Hi, this is Neill Thew from Crew Leader Development, and in this crew short we're going to look at facing up to adaptive challenges. Now, making progress on adaptive challenges, which is really how we understand the work of leadership, is a really complex and challenging thing to do. So deliberately in this short video, all we're going to give you are the headlines, hopefully in order to whet your appetite. So let's just remind ourselves of the difference between technical problems and adaptive challenges. You will have seen a version of this table in a previous crew video if you've watched them in order. However, we just wanted to expand on the table a little bit here. So, with a technical problem, the nature of the problem is known and understood. The example we give is flying a plane across the Atlantic. The solution is known and understood. We're working in the field of authority, and the person who does the work of solving the problem or making progress on the problem can be an authority figure or an expert, because this can be the person who can show you how to think about the problem, who can offer you a solution, and the solution can essentially be imposed by edict. In an adaptive challenge, the situation is very different. The problem itself requires learning and diagnosis. The solution requires learning and experimenting. And this is where we're in the field of leadership, or specifically adaptive leadership, making progress on adaptive challenges, because the people who need to do the work are the stakeholders. The work of leadership is the work of mobilising people to make progress on their most difficult challenges. And in order to do this, you can't impose a challenge, you can't go it alone, you can't do the work for other people. The work involves bringing people together so that they can mobilise themselves in order to make progress on their challenges. And generally speaking, this requires two phases of activity. So the first phase is the diagnosis phase, which is really understanding what the challenge is. And here we really think about three particular leadership skills. The first is the skill of staying curious and asking better questions, asking more effective questions, asking questions which are going to get underneath the skin of assumptions and limiting beliefs that are maybe holding back on progress. The second is learning to take on board multiple perspectives. You'll have different stakeholders who'll have very different views on the situation, and we need to understand the views of the different stakeholder groups. Specifically, we need to understand the things that those stakeholder groups hope to gain from making progress and fear losing as a result of making progress, so that those different perspectives can be orchestrated when you're working with people to try and move forward on your problem. And the third skill that we're looking at here is the ability to see systems in their entirety, and to understand the ways in which different parts of those systems interlock and affect other parts of the system themselves. So there's a whole set of advanced leadership skills here which are about diagnosing systems. And then the second set of leadership skills are to do with mobilising the systems. And because you're trying to give the work back to people, because it's really important that the stakeholders are the people who do the work, then we need to look here at skills around orchestrating conflict, at giving the work back, and at holding steady while the work is being done. All of this is in the service, really, of trying to reformulate the DNA of your organisation. And by the DNA, we mean specifically the values, the attitudes and beliefs of the organisation, so that the right changes to that DNA can be made in order for the organisation to carry on thriving into the future. We need to ask ourselves what DNA needs to be preserved from the past because it's still of value to us, what DNA is no longer serving us well and needs to be cut out, and what new DNA, what new capacity needs to be created in order for us to move forward into the future. If you're interested in any of these ideas and you'd like to talk further with us, and we love contact, then please feel free at any point to contact either myself, Neill, at crewleaderdevelopment.com, or my partner Trevor at crewleaderdevelopment.com. On our website at crewleaderdevelopment.com, you'll find further resources relating to adaptive leadership and also to immunity to change coaching, which is the other main thing that we do, because that's a way of helping people develop capacity and expand their mindset in order to be able to deal with the complexity thrown at us in moments of adaptive challenge and in the moments of adaptive leadership. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing how we might be able to be of service to you.